I think. I think that's fine. That's perfect. Good. Look at that. How nice that is now. Perfect. Okay, great. Hi. So sorry. More technical difficulties. It is Monday. Hi, everyone. I hope you had an amazing weekend. What did I do this weekend? We had breakfast with Michelle and her fam yesterday morning. That was really fun. And Saturday was just kind of a work, cleaning up the house type of day. Friday night was a ton of fun. Gave away a John Waite signed CD. Now my nose is running because that's what happens. I get nervous. You know what I was thinking about? When Chevy Chase used to do the news on Saturday Night Live, and they would always go to him and he'd be making out with Jane Curtin or something like that. Every time they went to him, he was doing something crazy. And that's exactly what I thought about this morning. But I'm like, I'm not Chevy Chase. I'm not him. I'm just not. And then yesterday we took a ride and it was so crazy. You drive by the Tesla station and it's just a kind of a weird thing that we do. Oh, let's see how many Teslas are plugged in. Every single station was filled. I think there are either 6 or 8 charging stations at this particular place. They were all filled. I'm gonna go with 8. I think there are 8, and I just could not believe it. I'm like, "What do you do for an hour while you are charging your car?" And then last year, this really big YouTuber has a Tesla, and she decided she would plug it in to her home outlet to charge her car so she wouldn't have to go anywhere. She blew out her entire house. The whole house, like, she's lucky it did not blow up, and they told her that. "You're lucky your house didn't blow up." So don't plug your Tesla into your home outlet. Don't do that. It's just not a really good idea. So if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button for me. I would totally, totally appreciate it. Like, comment, share, all that fun stuff. It really helps all of us YouTube creators out. And you can follow me on the socials in Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and of course, TikTok. Because why not? TikTok is I can't. Thing is so addicting. And now I'm getting into all of the recipes for the holidays. Good morning, Mark. Yeah, right. Palm olive, you need something. I will tell you that. So everyone, welcome to Classic Rock Raw on this Monday, November 15th of 2021. I had to look at the date because I can't believe it's the middle of November. It's kind of crazy. So first we're going to kick off with Britney Spears. I have felt so bad for this girl. Truly, truly. On Friday, a Los Angeles judge freed her from a conservatorship that has lasted 14 years. I mean, she has been through a lot. Since 2008, Britney's dad, Jamie, has had complete control of his daughter's medical, financial, and personal decisions. Absolutely crazy. It is said that Jamie was paid $16,000 per month to be in control since Britney had a nervous breakdown and forced her to get hospitalized and have rehab. Hey, things happen in life, right? And she needed help at that time. Then it just got out of control. Now, since this all happened between Britney and her dad, she has done a residency in Vegas, released a perfume line, a lingerie line, and also did 4 albums. So her work has been continuous as well as extremely lucrative. She's Britney Spears. And a conservatorship, it happens when the court decides that a person cannot take care of themselves. Now, when her dad went to the court to say, hey, my daughter is just incapable of making her own decisions, they granted him permission to basically control her life at that point in time. It was temporary. It was supposed to be temporary. Now, Britney's brother Ryan said in July that Britney has wanted out of the situation for years and years. Fans have had a Free Britney movement going since 2009, and realistically, as a parent and as a dad, he should have naturally stepped aside at some point once he saw that his daughter was doing better. And obviously she was doing better, because if she wasn't, how could she do all of that business stuff? She wouldn't have been able to. Now, her father did step down from the personal side of the conservatorship in 2019 due to health issues. And even as early as this past spring, it looked like his control was still going to last for years. Years and years and years. Now, Brittany has called her relationship with her dad abusive, as he also placed listening devices throughout her home and also potentially mismanaged her money. Probably not a shocker there, but listening devices, why would you want to hear what she's doing? Like, what? Brittany's sister, Jamie Lynn, is the trustee of Brittany's $60+ million fortune. She is engaged to get married for a second time and will be 40 on December 2nd. So good for you, girl. Try to go and live a happy life. But my big question is, will she ever, ever have a relationship with her father again? Like a normal one? I can't see how that could happen because I just can't. Especially when your parent comes in and does things they really shouldn't have done. But on to good morning, Teresa. How are you today? Happy Monday. You and Mark. Happy Monday. On to Journey headlines, because you know what? That's what we're mostly talking about this morning is our boys from Journey. But sadly, John Villanueva, former roadie for the band, who actually is noted to have given the band their Journey name, passed away on November 9th of 2021. His obituary describes him as an industrious hustler, an occasional troublemaker, and a true blue hippie. His first real gig was shining shoes at the age of 5. He was 5 years old. So if he wasn't born to be a hustler, I don't know. And he did that in North Beach, California. And after doing a whole bunch of other jobs, his friend offered him the opportunity to be a roadie for Santana. Can you just imagine how cool that had to be? John was on stage with the band at Woodstock and went on to tour for other bands, including Page and Plant, Elton John, Billy Joel, and Journey. John suggested the Journey name when they were looking to steer away from their name of the Golden Gate Rhythm Section. We all know that. All of us Journey crazy people know that. John said that Journey's music would start here and take you all the way there as if you were on a journey. You knew I was going to say that. Great observation, because obviously it worked out and has never, ever stopped working for this amazing band. John, along with his brother Jackie, were best friends with Herbie Herbert, who passed away on October 26th of 2021, and they were all known as the Three Amigos. John went on to live on his boat until 2000 with his wife, Ann Cassidy, went on to grow Kona coffee on his own farm, then moved to Syracuse in 2017 to be closer to Ann's family. John leaves a large family and group of friends as well. And isn't it ironic that two men who were dear friends passed away within 2 weeks of each other? And both of them had such a huge influence on Journey. Life is short and quick, guys, so just cherish it, and our absolute love to John's family and friends. Guys, there is a new kid in town. Did you know that? I need a sip, because like I just do.
I need a sip too.
I'll give you a sip.
Good morning.
So there is a new kid in town in Journey. I told you today is a Journey kind of day. He's not new to the business at all, but he is new when it comes to our boys. Not really. He's not new to them either. Todd Jensen. So get used to saying that name, kids. Todd Jensen will be softly and loudly stepping into Journey since Marco Mendoza is super busy in his own travels. He's been out there a ton. Like, Marco seems to be all over the place. Todd will be with Journey for their Vegas residency, and Todd is no stranger to the music industry. Keep that word stranger in your back pocket for just a moment. He was in Steve Perry's Strange Medicine Band. Get it? Stranger, strange medicine. It's Monday. What do you want from me? And he was also with Dean Castronovo and Neil Sean in Hardline. So This transition for Todd into Journey should be a smooth one since he's already got a working relationship with two of the guys. It's like when you start a new job and you know no one really. But then when you go to the cafeteria to get your lunch, you're like, you know what? For lunch today, let me see what the cafeteria has. And then you go down to the cafeteria and you discover it's your first day on the job. They've got a nice chicken pot pie in the cafeteria line. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to get that. It's comfort food. It'll make me feel good. And then you're walking around with your chicken pot pie, and then you see someone you went to middle school with, and you're like, "Hey, how are you? I haven't seen you since seventh grade." And it could go one of two ways. They could either say, "Are you new here? Why don't you come on, come sit with us?" Or it could be like, "Who are you? You're a crazy person. Take your chicken pot pie and go sit by yourself." So it could go one of two ways. However, I think that Todd is going to be sitting with all the cool kids at the lunch table in the Journey lunchroom because he knows pretty much half the band.
What's his name again?
Todd Jensen.
Okay. I can picture myself with chicken pot pie and a pint of milk. I remember paying 3 cents for milk.
Chicken pot pie with milk?
Yes.
It's nasty.
I remember paying 3 cents.
Were you ever not the cool kid in the lunchroom, though?
What's that again?
Were you ever not the cool kid in the
I'm
lunchroom?
not the cool kid now.
Like, all right, do you remember starting a new job and people were not nice to you and they were just ignoring you? Or was everybody always
I just quit.
all right? Well, then that's you.
That's me.
Todd can't quit. He hasn't even started yet.
Oh my god. Let me see. Chicken pot pie is great. I feel like having a chicken pot pie this morning.
So Todd Jensen has also worked with Paul Rogers, Ozzy Osbourne, Alice Cooper, and David Lee Roth. I told you, he's been around. Todd Jensen has been around town. He really has.
But Journey's changing the lineup constantly, though, aren't they?
It's been changing just a little bit.
God.
Let's not stay comfortable. Let's just keep it grooving. Let's be adaptable to the planet. It might be you. You might be in Journey next. Sure.
That's right. That'd be a trip.
You just have to have your pants on because they're not going to go for that. I can't go for that.
Hey, maybe 2 weeks from now, Steve Perry will be in Journey.
Thank you to our friends at the Journey Junkies, JJ's on Facebook, for sharing this info with all of us because they know what's up. And go and follow them just in case you are not already. You have to because they got it all. They know what's going on. And say hello to Karen, Kurt, and Chris. Say Kiki sent me over here to the Journey Junkies, JJ's Facebook page. Go and follow them. They're really cool people. And it's just fun and you'll make new friends. Friends are fun, especially when they are nice to you in the lunchroom. Did I just do it this way? See, if I did this way, you can't really tell I'm blinking. You'll be like, oh my gosh, she has something in her eye. Right. So I have one more piece of Journey info for you. And I'm absolutely sure that you don't mind me sharing because this is just a Journey type of crowd, really a Steve Perry type of crowd. Everybody just wants me to talk about Steve Perry, but I can't because there's just not enough. It's just not like I can't. Like I've dissected, I think, every bit of his life, and I just don't have any more right this second. So we'll talk about Journey because I love them. I love them more than
Let's talk about the Eagles.
Anything.
Talk about
you know what? Maybe we'll talk about the Eagles tomorrow. That's a great
about
suggestion. Talk about a
Let's
hawk.
talk about Aerosmith. It's been a
You
long
know
time.
what? Because Steven Tyler, my man, has not been really vocal.
It's fine.
So there's nothing to say.
Saving his voice.
But you know what? Maybe
Let's talk about
tomorrow
Boston.
we'll talk about Eagles and Aerosmith tomorrow.
Let's talk about Cheap Trick. I mean, how many days can you talk about Steve Perry?
So we know that in just a couple of really short weeks on December 1st, Journey will be appearing in Vegas at the Virgin Hotels, and they'll be there until December 11th. Then they're going to do one show at the Coliseum on December 18th, which I'm like, did I know that? And I think I did know that. So they're going to be at the Virgin for a bit. They're going to get all settled in, cozied up. And then they're going to take all their stuff, but they're not going to take all their stuff. Like the Journey guys will not personally take all of their things. They have people to do that, and then they'll move it all over to the Coliseum, which is where I would like to personally attend if I could. If I had the choice, I would like to go see the show at the Coliseum on the 18th, because then that could be my Christmas present, because you know why? I don't get Christmas presents anymore.
Oh my God, here we go.
I
You
haven't
know,
gotten Christmas presents. My
is the
gosh.
Coliseum like a Coliseum? I mean, is it a big venue?
Yeah, it's huge. We went there.
We did?
I lost like $20.
Oh, I remember that place.
Yeah, and we took pictures. I did that video there.
Oh, that's right. That's a
Right.
very pretty place, wasn't it?
It was gorgeous.
My God.
We
it's
did
like,
the video. We set up in the garden out there, and the waterfalls going, and
Right,
people are
it's,
like, "What the heck are you
It's
doing?"
like the place of the rich and famous.
It's very pretty.
It's right
It's
across
very
from
pretty.
Planet Hollywood, wasn't it?
Yes, yes. And Chris Angel, what is he
Right.
giving away, $1,000 or
Uh,
something?
Yeah, $1,000 a day, up to 10,000. I don't know, like for 10 days, $1,000 a day. if
Wish
you
I was
attend a
there.
show in Vegas.
And by the way,
Bye.
Chris just had a beautiful new baby girl. So go follow him or go on his pages and say congratulations. She's absolutely adorable.
I'm not having a baby
Congratulations to
girl.
him and his family. You're not having a baby girl?
No,
You can't.
I can't. Say hello to people, but people like waking up here and saying hello.
Good morning, Sharon from Fort Worth, Texas.
Nice
And
lady.
Kelly,
Oh my
she
God.
said, preach, Al.
What's that mean?
You know what?
What?
Because you're just like, maybe I should just let you talk.
No, it's fine. No. I mean, I'm listening to you like everybody else here. I'm just responding to you, and it's very interesting what you talk about on Classic Rock every morning. You
But
never
then
know
you
what
just
you're going to say.
you just talk about chicken pot pie and milk.
That's not so important. Music is important. Chicken pot pie Who
and
doesn't love a
milk
chicken pot pie?
and milk.
So hungry.
It's nasty. It's just
No,
nasty.
it's not.
By the way,
Yeah.
I tried oh my gosh, Junior Mint's peppermint crunch patties on Friday night, because I'm gonna try and do that. Like every Friday night live we do now, I gotta pick something to try.
Right.
And I only bought them because it reminded me of peppermint Perry.
Oh my
So
God, here we go again. Oh my God.
they were so good, and I had some more last night, and they're
Yeah.
delicious.
Right.
And you could have a whole bunch, and it's not really that high in calories. It's just the
Right.
sugar. They're just like little balls of sugar,
See,
really.
Kelly's agreeing with me here. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Kiki, but Kelly's agreeing with me. I mean, and she likes Aerosmith, she likes Eagles.
I know.
You know.
But today it's
That's
all
it.
just Journey News. Like there's nothing
Yeah,
I
but
can
that's what-
personally
you know
do
what?
about that.
There's other groups.
But
you can
tomorrow
talk
we're gonna
about.
talk. We're gonna figure out something to say about Aerosmith and
Right,
maybe
that's
the
important.
Eagles. We'll see.
You know,
We'll
but
see.
maybe
I gotta
we'll
figure
call
out
Steve
what's going
Harvey
on.
and ask him.
All right.
You know, it's like, what are you getting for Christmas for your family?
So Dean Castronovo,
Oh,
I
man,
love
here we go.
saying his name. Dean Castronovo. He just excitingly announced a few days ago that starting in mid-February, Journey will be performing 80 shows in 2022.
That's crazy. I can do 80 shows.
Hold on now. So what I did was,
Oh my God.
I know, and I suck at math, but
Yeah.
I calculated. Now, I don't know when their start date is because it's not out yet, but I just said, okay, he said the middle of February. So let's say February 15th of 2022
Mhm.
until December 31st of 2022.
Mhm.
That equals 319 days. So 319 minus 80 is 239. So
You spent
as
all
of
this time figuring that out.
as of right now, not including any private shows. And by the way, my yard is wide open. If Journey wants to, practice or maybe have a little, show
Yeah.
here, they
Right.
could do that because there's plenty of room. And we'll just invite friends and family.
No.
Not that we have many of either,
So
but
like
we'll
a-
do that. But then can I just say,
What?
like, you can't say, oh, I want to be your friend.
Right.
And then like 2 minutes later say, well, I want to come to the private Journey show in
Right,
your
but you're
backyard. Because
saying they
that's
have
just
an
not
80
right.
They have an 80
And I
shows-
couldn't do it. I
80
quit because I
shows-
don't know you.
80
If
shows.
I've known you for 2 minutes, I can't have you come to my yard to see Journey
2000
play.
do they have
You know what I
80
mean?
Shows. How many different lineups are they going to have in Journey then?
We don't know.
A different lineup like every few weeks. I mean, what other people are going to be in the group?
And you know what I'm curious about?
Oh my
And I didn't
God.
even, yeah. So Randy Jackson, is he going to be in Vegas? I don't know. Is he going to be in the shows in 2022?
He's getting ready for
I guess he
Christmas. He's not
had
gonna
back
do any
surgery
shows.
again. So we'll see what's going on with Randy. But So with 239 free days, they could realistically add a ton more shows. And another thing we have to keep in the back of our pretty little minds, because they're pretty. We have pretty minds. All of it, everybody has a pretty
I don't
mind.
have a good mind.
We have to remember that Journey is going to be celebrating their 50th anniversary
Well,
this
they
coming
getting old.
year. 50 years on the stage.
That's
It's a
great.
long time.
50. I wonder how
So-
many pot pies Neil has had.
I would think that since they amicably settled their lawsuit with Ross Valerie and Steve Smith,
That's a big word.
do you think that they will include them randomly, just like a drawing? Do you
No,
think they'll
they're not
include
gonna.
them randomly in any of their shows? Now, I would hope,
No.
really, that if this is touted as a 50th anniversary tour in 2022, you know, we're going to have one or two shows with Mr. Perry. Is it going to happen like in East and a West? Steve Perry will have one show that he
Okay.
performs at on the East Coast and one show that he performs at on the West Coast.
What do you
And
think of
let's
his
talk
planning for
about,
these shows? Do you
hold
think-
on,
do you think-
Steve O'Gerry, Robert
Oh
Fleischman,
my God.
Jeff Scott Soto,
Okay.
Greg Raleigh, whoever
Jagger.
else they can get to, you know, perhaps perform with them, original members. Like, that would just be like the super coolest thing on the planet.
I think that they should take all these great lead singers from all these groups and have them do a concert. I think that'd be awesome. Steve Tyler, what's his name? Mick Jagger, Lou Graham.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
All these people. That would be a friggin' awesome concert. Don't you agree?
But we're talking about Journey
my
right now,
God,
so
I'm a
you're
Journey every
going
day.
off on a
You put a
chicken
band
pot
that just said
pie
Journey.
tangent.
What?
You're going off on a chicken pot pie
Yeah,
tangent
but
with other lead singers thrown in the mix.
But
We're not
that's
talking
great.
about them right
That's
now.
what people want to hear.
Okay, we'll do that tomorrow.
No. It's fine. Sorry. Apologies. The radio listening audience.
So all of these shows for 2022, it could be like a mystery box.
And
You know,
put
you go
Britney
to
Spears in the
Michael's.
concert mix too. That'd be great with Britney Spears.
You know, when you go to Michael's and you could buy a mystery box for $5, you don't know what's inside.
That's right.
You could go to any Journey show in 2022 and never know who's going to be there. However, I would think if Steve Perry were to be part of
Right.
any of these shows, even just
Right.
one, you got to tell the fans that he's going to be at that one particular
They
show
probably think
because
people are loving chicken pot pie this one. That as a, I mean, the lunch line, the showing up at work and you talk to people and you remember me from 7th grade, and you know what when you were saying that. You know, you remember me from 7th grade, and I don't know who you are. I think that's very rude, don't you think?
I love these comments. So Fallion, good morning.
What?
And Kelly loves chicken pot
I know she
pie.
does.
Mark, somebody get this man a chicken pot
No,
pie.
Kelly's gonna
Fallion, chicken pot
with
pie
me, and
tangent.
She's gonna give me a ride in a Jeep afterwards, and we're gonna ride around and listen to Aerosmith.
You know,
That's
I want to
great.
get a
I love
Jeep. Like, I'm totally into the whole Jeep thing right now. And
You know
Al's
what?
like, I don't know. I don't think you. So Al tells me,
What?
I don't think you can drive a Jeep. I'm like, really?
No,
Really?
You've been driving by these Jeeps. And
I
you never
clean up
driven.
after him every day. How could I not drive a Jeep?
No,
Like, that's easy. That's easy.
No,
Can't
it's
drive
not
a
that easy. I mean,
can't
you've
drive a
never driven
Jeep.
a Jeep
Get out of
before.
here. Well, it's not like I'm getting a stick shift. I can't do that. I cannot drive a stick
Oh,
shift.
Stick shifts are fun though. You know,
So-
before.
I think the whole Journey thing, 50th anniversary, including past singers, would be a great idea. I've talked about
Oh,
this
okay.
5 gazillion times. I really.
Well, the
Now,
important
there's-
thing is Kelly gets her chicken pot pie from an Amish restaurant down the street. That's it.
Ooh.
For lunch today. She's gonna go get a chicken pot pie for lunch.
See what you've done? See what you've done. Now there's going to be a run on chicken
Oh,
pot
my God.
pies. People are going to run
You
out.
know, I don't mean to interrupt you, Kiki, but we do these Fun
Right.
Fridays. We did it last week. It was fun.
It was fun.
I think we should have a chicken pot pie on Fun Friday.
Maybe we will.
That'd be great.
Maybe we will.
We're
With,
gonna have a hot chocolate with whipped cream and a chicken pot pie.
I don't think that goes with chicken pot pie. I don't think that.
I can't wait for Fun Friday.
Well, before I end, I'm like a little crooked.
You crooked? Oh, stop
There we
worrying about
go.
your hair. My God.
Now I'm not crooked anymore, but I'm still kind of crooked. But I'm
Okay.
not crooked in that sense. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not a crooked person.
Right.
I'm not. Like, I'm very honest, and I would never equate
so
myself
Britney
with being
Spears is doing
crooked.
better, right?
Dude, that was like 3 stories ago.
No, but she's doing okay now.
She is hopefully doing well.
That's good.
So yeah. So a lot of bands have done a 50th anniversary tour. However, I do think that Journey could make this super special, and I really think that this could be a huge, huge year for them in 2022. And I love the year of 2022 because it has 3 twos. It's all even numbers. I love even numbers. I
You're
can't
good
like
at math
whenever I
too.
no, I am not good at math at all. I use
Well, I
a
was very impressed
calculator.
with the days and
Thank you.
all the research you did on adding and subtracting and multiplying to figure out the days for this group that you're talking about and
Right.
that you talk about every day. That it just,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, Kelly. You're so cute.
Was she cute?
I am crooked,
I want to give
but
Kelly
not
a
that kind
hug.
of crooked.
Then I give Mark a hug, and then I give Teresa a hug, and then I give Fallon a hug. I give everybody a hug. But
So I was saying though, I love even numbers, and even when I pump gas, it has to end on an even number. So
I got the
zero,
same
two,
problem with
four,
gas
six,
every
eight.
day.
I cannot end it on like it cannot end on a 3 or a 5 or a
No.
7 or a 9. I can't. And if it does, I just make it go until it's an even number
Can
at
I
the
share
end.
something with the radio listening audience?
Well, do I have a choice?
No, but
Right.
you're saying to everybody out there
Mhm.
that you like to, when you pump gas, you have to do it on an even number.
No, it has to
So when I
end on
get
an
gas
even
for
number.
you in your car, you say always make sure you put it on an even number. And I'm saying to myself, I've been with you for a long time, but I, you just tell me that because you like me to have it on an even number.
No, because I just don't feel good about odd numbers. I
Oh,
mean, I had 3 kids, which is an odd number. We're a family of 5,
right.
that's an
I
odd
think we
number.
should try for 4,
But
so we
nope,
would have an
nope,
even
nope, nope.
number.
But I know that someday our family will grow. So as soon
Right,
as one of the kids have a kid,
right.
we will be an even number. We'll be 6.
And the first thing I'm going to serve our grandchild is chicken pot pie.
Guys, I hope you have a great day. I cannot. I cannot. So we'll see what we chat about tomorrow. I'm gonna try and dig up some stuff on either
I'm going to.
Aerosmith
What
or
station
the
I got to listen
Eagles.
to all day today? What's the station?
Kiki.fm. Yes, and if you have not downloaded this app yet, you have to. Kiki.fm. It's great. I have to say, Al, as crazy as he did a great job with the station. He's constantly adding things and he wants to remove things. I'm like, stop taking things out, just put things in. It's
Right.
it's it's really good.
And this week on Fun Friday, we do it at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific.
Yes.
We change Thursdays, but we'll have other stuff on Thursday night so you can listen to it here and there. But on Fun Friday, a lot of people participated last week.
Oh
And
my
it's
gosh, it
fun.
was so fun.
And it's all about music and you and chicken pot pies.
And congratulations to Kathy Bailey from Texas. She won a signed John Waite CD. And this week we're doing Kahoot, and you get the chance to
The
win
hell is
a
Kahoot?
Steve Perry Target exclusive CD
God.
of the season. And you may get a signed Steve Perry Christmas card inside
I
your
want a Britney
package.
Spears CD.
Guys, happy Monday. Remember to be kind to everyone because that's the right thing to do. Stay strong and always remember, most importantly, always listen to Journey, like always. And always remember to keep rocking. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day, guys, and thank you.